Well, why are we here? We're here to talk about leadership. Do we have any leaders in the room? Will you turn to your neighbor and ask them, are you a leader? Are you a leader? Are you a leader? Awesome. Okay, I'm among friends here. I like that. And when I think of leader, though, a leader just isn't someone who has a title. It's your ability to influence. But I believe that leadership isn't necessarily a destination. It's a journey, just like success. And so, I faced many challenges. I grew up, in a single-family home. I didn't meet my father until I was 24. I never knew what he looked like. But ironically, when I did meet him, we look a lot alike. So it started off rocky, but it ended so well. I went to not knowing my dad's family to being president of the family union. And my dad died after 11 years of cancer, but they say it's not how many years, it's how many miles. And my dad said to me, he said, I always had so much emptiness in my life and I never knew why. And so meeting me and connecting with other children, that was very fulfilling for him. So it wasn't tragic, it actually was a blessing for me in the end. So it's not how you start, it's how you finish. A lot of times, there was an artist named Missy Elliott, I think she's still around. She always said, I'm not gonna rap because that's not my gift, I'm gonna stay on my lane here. You would probably walk out. But basically, she would always say, don't talk about it, be about it. So if you're a positional leader, you're a manager or supervisor, it's easy to tell people what they need to do. If you're telling people to be on time, if you're telling them to do this and do that, but you're not modeling the way, what type of leadership is that? And none of us is perfect, right? We all fall short, but we need to be transparent with our people. And if we're not following something, to actually confess to them. That's actually not a weakness, that's a strength. And being vulnerable as a leader, but we have to show integrity in our leadership. And again, not just talking about it, being about it. Sometimes they say your actions are so loud that I can't hear your words. As leaders, we want people to see our actions. And not only in our corporate capacity, for me as a father, as a husband, as a community member, as a boss, that I need to model the way, not be perfect, but to do my best to be that light for my people and not just being positional or authoritative. Anybody can boss people around, that's easy. Sometimes leaders take people places that they want to go or sometimes where they don't want to go. And sometimes we don't see the vision, but good leaders are able to paint that vision and get people on board to follow that, to want to be part of something greater. I think leaders are people who want things to be the best. Not only things to be the best, but they want people to be the best. And they're empowering people through modeling the way, through inspiring a shared vision, and telling the process. And that gets back to people need to understand your why. I can't remember, I don't know if it was Sigmund or somebody on YouTube I watched, we talk about understanding your why. And that goes back to being an inspirational leader. So people need to understand why you do what you do, not just what you do. And through that, I think good leaders find people who believe what they believe and want to be part of that process, or can connect them with that vision. And through that, great things can be accomplished. Create a true open door, right, where people aren't so intimidated about you. Because they say people hide in one organization, I'm not going to name, but the CEO of that organization, people were really afraid of this individual. And so, probably had a blind spot bigger than Stevie Wonder's and Ray Charles. So I think as a leader, we need other leaders around us who aren't afraid to tell us the truth.